Coming up on State of Events, gas prices soar globally and SF State commuter students are feeling the pressure.
Followed by a crucial court decision that could change the fate of card rooms throughout California.
Also, how SF State students are struggling to find jobs in the current market.
State of Events starts now.
Good afternoon and welcome to State of Events. I'm Jasmine Pon.
And I'm Carlo Barueto. Today is Friday, March 13th, 2026.
First up, gas prices across California are impacting local residents and the students who rely on their cars. State of Events contributor Isabella Guerrero investigates the effects on SF State commuters.
Jasmine Heredia, a sophomore at San Francisco State University, shares her thoughts on how the rise in gas prices has affected her.
I'm gonna start taking the bus, honestly, because I'm already a hardworking college student that can't really afford, because I have to pay tuition out of pocket. So having to pay for a full tank of gas a week is not really, not really realistic.
Students and SF locals are concerned and are feeling the financial strain. Many feel they will have to cut back on other expenses and figure out cheaper transportation.
Yeah, I have to sometimes skip a sweet treat every now and then, or like if I've been wanting something and I see my car needs gas, then I guess I don't really need that other thing I was looking at anymore.
San Francisco local Julia shares her thoughts on the rising gas prices.
I think we live in, or at least in a city, like it's expensive. So not everybody is able to afford to live next to where they work, and it's cheaper to live further away from a city area that's more affordable, and therefore we have to consider transportation, logistics is an important factor.
For now, SFSU students and locals are dealing with the rise in gas prices and figuring out ways to navigate around it. President Trump responded to the concern of rising gas prices, quote, "If they rise, end quote. Gas prices in California rose 51 cents per gallon last week, on average, as President Donald Trump's war in Iran continues. This is State of Events. I'm Isabella Guerrero.
Switching gears.
Oh, wait for my cue.
Sorry. Switching gears to California courts, a major change has come into card rooms. Beginning April 1st, blackjack-style games will no longer be allowed under new state regulations. Reporter Alan Solorio has the story.
Blackjack has long been one of the most popular games in California card rooms, but starting April 1st, games that closely resemble blackjack will be banned under new state gambling rules. The California Department of Justice says this ban is to follow California gaming laws and give tribal casinos exclusive rights to traditional house-based games like blackjack. The new rules prohibit card room games that use a target score of 21, include a bus feature, or advertise themselves as blackjack. Card room establishments say the new regulations could have a major impact on their businesses. Lucky Chances Casino declined our request for interviews about the ban, but gave us a press release. The press release states that the regulations would eliminate at least 50% of card room jobs and revenue, which could force many card rooms to close. With the elimination of these type of games, players are considering not coming to card rooms.
Lunch just to, get my, back together.
So you think the banning of blackjack, you think you'll go less to card rooms now?
If they ban the blackjack, oh yeah, because they food not that good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the food was good with the blackjack, you feel me? When you high enough and you off a little, you feel me? But like without that blackjack, oh yeah, no, hell no. Like I be trying to eat out less anyway.
Supporters of the new rule change say it enforces long-standing state law protecting tribal gaming rights. We reached out to the California Nation's Indian Gaming Association for their perspective on the matter, but they did not respond before our story deadline. Card rooms must now modify their games and submit compliance plans to regulators by May 31st.
Deadline approaching, California card rooms are scrambling to find and adjust their rooms. From State of Events, I'm Alan Solorio, reporting.
Local news, students are on the hunt for internships. Over the past few weeks, San Francisco State University has hosted several career and internship fairs to help students connect with employers. But in today's competitive job market, landing an opportunity is becoming more challenging. Research shows entry-level hiring has dropped nearly 17% since 2019, while internship applications continue to rise. With more students applying and fewer positions available, internships are becoming one of the most important ways for college students to gain experience before entering the workforce.
However, never fear, because students can still enhance their skill sets, as many campus organizations are in active recruitment as we speak. At San Francisco State University, students can choose from more than 200 clubs ranging from cultural and academic to service and hobby-based groups. Research shows getting involved outside the classroom can help students develop leadership, teamwork, and communication skills. Experts also say activities that connect students with peers can strengthen their sense of belonging on campus. For many students, joining a club can be a simple way to create community, make a difference, and to build a resume, all while getting experience that may stand out to future employers.
Also, the court news continues as one of the Bay Area's most affluent tech billionaires finds himself in an unprecedented legal battle. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Meta Platforms, took the stand in what could be a landmark case. Allegations against the tech giant were brought to trial regarding a young woman's battle with depression due to a social media addiction. Lawyers for the plaintiff argued tech companies intentionally designed these platforms to keep young people hooked. Zuckerberg testified that Meta has improved protections for teens. The outcome of this lawsuit could shape hundreds of similar cases against other social media companies regarding their role in a youth mental health crisis.
Coming up after the break, we look abroad as we report on the consequences of the U.S.-Iran war.
And the government's partial shutdown is still in effect with no end in sight. So stick around.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Welcome back to State of Events. We turn our attention now to the war between U.S. and Iran. Thousands of people in Iran are fleeing major cities as airstrikes continue across the country. Residents in the capital, Tehran, say explosions have rocked neighborhoods and damaged multiple buildings. Many families are leaving for rural areas and staying with relatives while they wait for the fighting to calm down. Several people told the Associated Press they are worried the strikes could spread to residential areas. For now, many civilians say leaving the cities feels like the safest option as the conflict continues.
Also, in world news, countries are bracing themselves for the financial repercussions of the war overseas. The conflict in Iran has begun to take a toll on the global economy. The war has disrupted shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, a key route for about 1/5 of the world's oil supply. As a result, oil prices have surged in recent days, driving up gasoline and energy costs around the globe. Economists say the spike could also push up food and fertilizer prices, making it hard for central banks to control inflation. For now, analysts say much of the world's economy may depend on how long the conflict and the disruption to oil supplies continue.
Now, in federal news, it seems the Department of Homeland Security's shutdown will stretch into next week. Thursday, the Senate failed to advance a bill to fund the department, which has been shut down since February 14th. The final vote was 51 to 46, with Democratic Senator John Fetterman crossing party lines. The measure needed 60 votes to advance. On Wednesday, Democrats offered bills that would fund specific agencies, including TSA and FEMA. Republicans rejected that proposal, saying the full department needs to be funded. Democrats have demanded any funding for the department include changes to policy and tactics for ICE.
All right, when we come back, it's a celebration all month long for women everywhere.
And see which musician is cementing their name in the history books, so don't go away.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Welcome back to State of Events. Did you know that March is a special month for women? Yes, it's true. March is Women's History Month, a time to recognize the achievements and contributions of women everywhere. San Francisco is making the occasion with a celebration at City Hall, bringing together community leaders, advocates, and residents. Organizers state that the gathering highlights both the progress made and ongoing work towards equality and opportunity. Women's History Month is observed every March across the United States to honor women's impact in the world.
Speaking of women making history, Taylor Swift has broken the record as the highest paid musician of all time, reaching a net worth of whopping $2 billion. That's right. According to Forbes, Taylor Swift is now a billionaire times 2. This includes her nearly $800 million earned from royalties and touring, a music catalog worth about $600 million and more than $100 million in properties throughout the U.S. Swift is the first musician to reach the billionaire milestone from just her musical endeavors alone, outside of other projects.
Well, I honestly wonder how her NFL professional boyfriend feels about her being a billionaire, Carla.
Travis Scott, I couldn't have said it better. His smile is gorgeous, and it's obnoxious. I agree with you 100%. That's all we have for you for this time. Thanks for joining us.
And don't forget to subscribe to our State of Events YouTube channel. For State of Events, I'm Jasmine Pond.
And I'm Carla Barueto. Have a great day.